Here with Max Schmidt, junior defender for the Maryland men's lacrosse team. Max, kind of talk a little bit about what has gone through the transition. You started as a freshman, came in as a younger player. Last year, sophomore, a little bit more responsibility. This year, you're kind of the cornerstone leader of the defense. What's that transition been like for you?
Well, it's definitely been a slow one. Starting out as a freshman, everything was so foreign to me coming in here, and really not knowing where I stand and the whole grand scheme of things. But last year was a great learning year, transition year. Ended up starting every game, and that was just a great learning experience for me. To be thrown into a leadership role as a sophomore, and being asked so much of, and I think it's really going to carry over into this year. Me being more mature on the lacrosse field, and assuming more of a leadership role. So
last year even though you were a sophomore, you probably had the most playing time out of the close defense. This year, a lot more of the defense comes back. What does that bode for this year? What can the fans expect on the defensive end from the Terps?
You can expect a sound defense run by Coach Slafkowski. Year in and year out, no matter who's on the field on defense, we always have a very strong defense. A lot is due to his coaching. I would say he's probably the greatest defensive coach in the league right now, and his reputation speaks wonders. So I'd say this year you can expect a disciplined defense, a very physical defense, and a defense that's going to be going up and down the field in the transition. We have Brian Farrell back, and he's great in transition, defense to offense. Max Schmidt runs a 4-5. He's great running up and down the field, and our new addition, either Ryder Bolander or Grant Oliver, both have great feet and a great stick. So you can expect, definitely some physical play on defense. That's one of my best attributes, I guess, is my size and strength. So you can definitely expect some big hits on the defensive end.
And it's a lot to live up to, the reputation of a Maryland defense. I mean, there's been an All-American, as far back as I can remember, on defense. So what does that mean? What does that tradition mean to you to have to live up to?
That was one of the main reasons I came to Maryland. It's just because of the defensive tradition that they have here. And how, like I was saying, no matter who's there on defense, Coach Sloff molds the defense to what he wants it to be. And year in, year out, that defense is top 5 or 6 in the nation.
Well, that's where it's going to have to be if you're going to get to your ultimate goal, which I'm assuming is a national championship. What needs to happen for this team to get to Baltimore and win 2 games in Memorial Day weekend?
We got to believe in ourselves. I think that's the biggest thing right now, is believing in ourselves and believing in each other on the team. We have the skills and the talent on paper to win this thing, and it's going to be about how we take care of business when it's right in front of our face. Last year we had a lot of close losses that went into the fourth quarter, and even some into overtime. But this year, in our fall and winter workouts, we've really been stressing the aspect of finishing the game. Finishing this one run, finishing this one lift, and we really think that's going to trickle down into the season, into the fourth quarter. When we're down, our backs against the wall, we're going to turn to each other and finish the game.
Great. Well, Max, good luck as the season gets started, and throughout the year we'll catch up with you.
Thanks a lot.